John Maxwell here. Glad you're with me today on Minute with Maxwell. Let me talk to you a moment on the subject of compassion, caring for people. What I've discovered is the fact that every person wants to be valued, every person wants to be understood, and every person wants to know someone cares. And if you are intentional in valuing people, and if you're intentional in caring for people, you will always be loved and you will always have influence. In fact, the way to gain influence is to add value to people. So the question that we all have is, do we care enough to be intentional in adding value to others? I believe that it's as simple as starting your day off with the purpose and the declaration that you're going to find someone today that you can add value to. To be honest with you, that's what I do every morning, and I try by noon to have already accomplished that and get what I call, quote, one under my belt. The reason I do that is because I know that I don't want the day to pass and I finish my day and say, wow, I'm not sure I really gave a tangible way of caring to somebody today. I've had that happen before, and to be honest with you, it's kind of an empty feeling. But there's nothing more rewarding at the end of the day to look back and say, oh, I can think of 3 times today where I really tangibly showed care. So you want to be intentional. And intentionality means that when I'm around people, I'm looking for people that I can help, that I can add value to, that perhaps have a need. If I'm in a restaurant for breakfast, I want to find out a little bit about my waiter. I want to find out about my waitress. Is it a single mom? Is there, it may be as much as just leaving an extra $10 for a tip. It doesn't have to be a lot, but it has to be intentional. And what I've found is intentional act of kindness makes me kind. Intentional acts of caring makes me care. And I need that. Because to be honest with you, I'm a very strong person. And I can literally go through a day and not need anything or need anyone. And that's not healthy. It's not healthy for me and it's not healthy for you. So how do I come up against that strength? By intentionally making sure that I find people that aren't strong, that need help, that I can add value to and make a difference in their life. I call it the great balancing effect. It takes my strength and makes me better, but it takes my weakness and makes me care. And I think that caring in the long run is better. So I want to encourage you today to be intentional. Just look for the time, the place, the person that you can give a little tender love and care to. And by the way, if you look for it, you'll find it. If you don't look for it, you won't find it. You'll be in the same room with a person, one looking, one not looking, one caring, one not caring, one intentional, one intentional. One will leave fulfilled and the other will leave not meeting any needs. It's your choice, but I would choose today to be intentional in my caring. Because, as I say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Thanks for being with me today on Minute with Maxwell.